Welcome back. How are we all doing? Well, I hope. Listen, we left Port Douglas yesterday morning, and we headed down to, we headed up into the Tablelands up in Atherton. So we're camped in Atherton now. We're here for a week, and we've just come out for a bit of a drive, and we've come down to Carton Fig National Park. So we're just on a bit of a boardwalk here to come in and see this massive big fig tree. So yeah, I'll just turn the camera around and let you have a look. It's absolutely humongous. Check this out. Check that out. Unbelievable. Look at the roots. And it's massive. It's so big. And up it goes. It doesn't look frightfully tall as far as the tree's concerned, but Jesus, the root system on it is just incredible. So I'm just going to walk around and let you have a bit of a good look. It's absolutely amazing. Just look at this thing. I'll walk around it. There's just a massive amounts of roots, and it's all hollow inside. There's a fairly thick section over that side, but then it's just all these thinner roots holding this thing up. It's incredible. I don't know how big it would be around the base in diameter or circumference. It's just unbelievable. Look at this thing. So this is the Carton Tree Fig. It's obviously named after the national park. Just incredible how it drops its roots down and they just take hold in the ground. Absolutely incredible. I'm hoping you can see that in the video. Video probably doesn't do it justice, but it's just amazing. I walked right around. I think it just takes you round and then it goes back, takes you back out again. But it's just unbelievable. And it's nice and cool in here. Mind you, Atherton's nice and cool anyway. We've noticed a big difference from Port Douglas. Port Douglas was really hot and sticky, you know, hot and sticky, really high humidity. I think the humidity was up at 80 odd degrees. Whereas Atherton here, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's cool. We didn't have the air conditioning on in the caravan at all. Last night we had all the windows open with the fly screens down, and it was just lovely. Whereas in Port Douglas we had the air condition pumping out on turbo 24/7. But you can see this fig here, and it's all one tree. All that's coming off the one tree. Just let me show you this. It's just, it's mind blowing. Look at it. Then it comes all the way over and branches back down over there. Just incredible. I think there's some stats over here, so I'll take you over here and we'll get the stats on the camera, and then you can pause it if you want to read anything about it. So this is just telling you how it's growing. So the fig strangled the host tree, and then it takes over. And the original tree is still inside it, basically. So that part that running up on the angle there, that's the host tree, or what's left of the host tree by the looks of it. Absolutely unbelievable. So we've just pulled up at the little creek just as you come into Yungaburra, and it's a Platypus Viewing Platform. Unfortunately I don't think there's any platypus out today. They do say that dawn and dusk is probably the best time for viewing and seeing the platypus. But there's a little stream there, and then you get this viewing gallery. And there is a hole just over there. There's a hole in the ground which I'd say is probably, I don't know if they call it a den or whatever they call it, but I'd say that's probably where they come out from, because it looks like they've got a little pathway down to the water from that hole. But we'll maybe have to come back later on in the day, or maybe earlier in the morning, and just see if we can see a bit of activity, but there's absolutely nothing at the moment. Anyway, if you're ever in Yungaburra, come and see the platypus. This is very interesting. This is the site of an early turbine or pump house where they used to pump water up to the township of Yungaburra. There's a little bit of info if you want to read about it. You can pause the video and have a read, but I'll just take you down. This is obviously an old part, and I'm just going to take you down. There's the creek flowing down there, and you can see there's a little path here, so we're going to take this little path, and Gina's down there. She's having a look at the old pump house, and it's still functioning today. So it was pumping water out of the creek, supplying water to the township. I don't know how you'll be able to, if you'll be able to see too much, but the pump is still working. So there's the pump working away. And down the bottom, I don't know if you'll see that. Maybe if I get my hand in there, just give me 2 seconds. There we go. So the creek's running down below, and the water's, well, it's pumping that turbine, and it's scooping water up. And pumping it up. Unbelievable. Things you find when you're in the bush walking, well, in the rainforest actually, walking around. So that's William's Weir, that's where the weir is and where the pump is. And then we were told by a local Frawley's pool, and that's where all the local people of the township used to learn to swim. They used this area. I'm presuming it's just like a big pool of water in the creek somewhere. But yeah, the township people used to learn to swim there. So it's up that path there, which is where we head. So here we are at Frawley's pool. What a lovely spot. Lovely grassy park area with a massive big swimming hole. And as I mentioned before, Frawley's pool is where all the locals in town used to learn how to swim. So nice, lovely spot. I'm glad we come on the walk, that's for sure. And it's all set up and being rejuvenated by the locals in the township here in Yungaburra. So well done to them. We just stumbled across this old timber sawmilling equipment. It was for, oh well, it's a combination. You use it for hauling logs and also for cutting logs up. As you can see, the machine there with a piece of stump in it there and some sawdust around it. Pretty old, rusted out now, but it's there's a fire. Well, here it is. Fire, timber mills and cyclones are never a good mix. Yungaburra sawmills suffered both fires and cyclones. There's a little bit of info about the logging and the fire. How it was used, I have no idea. Even the signs faded away now, so can't actually read anything about it. But it's an old sawmill anyway. Well, here we are, we're at Lake Tinaroo, just outside of Yungaburra Township, and yeah, it's magnificent, the lake, seeing the lake. I'll just do a quick scoot around in this bit that we're in. This is really nice looking, and the sun's sort of trying to break out now. It's been fairly overcast here, but the weather has been great. The climate is just so nice, aye. Anyway, what we're here to do is we've got the Avenue of Honour And being that Remembrance Day's just passed, I thought, well, we might as well come and have a look at this, and we'll maybe do that Avenue of Honour and do the walk up the avenue. So I'm just going to take you for a walk. There's a lot of nice stuff, like special benches and stuff that have been specially made for this, obviously, and the ode. And then you can see these lovely seats and that have been made up, and there's lights here as well. Gina's just up a little bit further, so you walk up here and then you hang a right, and they've got a lot of monuments and just in remembrance, I guess. There's another plaque here, right on the rock here. I'll just take these down so you can see that better. You can pause the video, and here we've got a lovely monument in the middle here. There's the monument. It's lovely. You can pause the video and read the signs if you like, the plaques. So your service and sacrifice will never be forgotten. And in the top ring there, may your undaunted spirits soar with the angels as we go round the other side. There you go. Nice shaded area here. There's Gina. Again, I'll just show you the plaques and you can pause the video if you would like to read them. Some interesting stuff there. The Hidden Wounds of War. Lovely gardens as well, aye. The way it's all done. The Avenue of Flame Trees. Now, if you remember back in one of our earlier videos, which was the one we done in Cardwell, Cardwell had the illuminated flame tree out on the waterfront, which was really nice. And I think we put up some photographs, maybe even a video of that, which was really... So if you'd like to see that, go back to our video which was all about Cardwell. I'm hoping you can see these good enough in the video, so you can pause it and read the plaques. So you can see this one here. It's absolutely lovely. It's just how it's all laid out is really nice. Another sign there for you, and then we'll walk up the rest of the avenue. You can sign the visitors, Gina. You can sign it, and you just open it up and there's a pen there. Just put in from us, we're exploring Oz.
I'm just trying to locate what date it is.
You got your phone? I just want to show you some of the plaques because they'd be, you know, they'd be nice to read. And I'll read them properly myself. When I'm making the video up, I'll have a good read at them. That's why I'm sort of just doing the walk. And again, if you want to read more, just pause the video, please. So like I said, this is at right on the edge of Lake Tinaroo, just outside Yungaburra. We've got a little curlew here hiding from us. It's amazing how still they can stand when they want to hide from you. They just stand like statues. There's a caravan park over the other side here, which looks okay as well. Acknowledgements here. Obviously people involved with the avenue walk. Good on them. It's just a lovely, lovely set out place. So here's another one. There's another one there. They just sit so still. Look at them. Sitting down on its legs, back legs. They're amazing, the size of their eyes. Okay, we'll leave you alone. We'll leave you alone. We'll keep on the walk. There's a few houses right at the top end of the park here. Obviously their lookout is over the park and over into the caravan park and out over Lake Tinaroo. Sorry about the bird poop. I should probably try and remove it. Got nothing to remove it with, but take that. That cleans it a little bit. But it's lovely. And the outlook down over there where the other end of the path where we started just gets closer to the lake. But isn't it nice? Well, we've got another curlew here telling us we're getting too close. He's standing up, that one though. And here's the end of the avenue. Avenue of Honour. And I think there'll be a couple of plaques up here as well, which we'll get in the video, and you can pause the video if you want to read them. But it's lovely, it really is nice, you know, how they've done the park. Now they've done the special bollards along the pathway, all the signage that they've put down. I'm just hoping you can read it all in the video. And it obviously all lights up of a night time too. Here's the memorial guide. Afghanistan, Avenue of Honour, Yungaburra, lest we forget. And then here's the Australia's military role. And then over the other side here, the history of the memorial. So again, if you want to read it, I'm sure you'll be able to pause the video. And like I said, I'll definitely be reading it all once I start editing the video. So there we go. Another plaque here. You can see there's lights here that must obviously light up the Avenue of Honour symbol in the middle here, which is really nice. And the flame trees. This one here, look at that. Just lovely. And then living memorial dedicated to the memory of all Australian soldiers who served in Afghanistan and who fell in the fight against terror. Definitely worth the visit. Lovely addition to the parklands. So here's the information map for Lake Tinaroo, and as you can see, it's a massive lake, but it covers a massive area too. The Dunbulla West Forest Reserve, Dunbulla National Park, Dunbulla State Forest. There's different sections to the national park as well. Then you've got Lake Tinaroo over here. The Turnarou township, I mean. A lot of sailing clubs and stuff. And then we come all the way back down. There's Turnarou Park. And then we come all the way down, and this is where we are here at the moment, down at Yungaburra, which is just the township of Yungaburra. And then you've also got Lake Eacham, which is a Crater Lake National Park, and then there's Lake Barine as well. So there's a lot to explore in this area. Carton Fig National Park, that's where we went. That's where we went to see the big fig tree, which you'll see in the video as well.